Okay, hey everybody, real quick. I want to talk about having sores in your spirit. Okay. Now I know that sounds crazy. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but just listen. Okay. When you are injured, right? When you have an injury, when someone hurts you, when you have a burn, when you have a scratch, whatever, right? There is a sore that's there, right? So since we are tuned to our physicality more than our inside, right? We tend to take care of the sore. You know, we put a Band-Aid on it, we put alcohol on it, we make sure that some peroxide, some Neosporin, whatever it is you have to do in order to protect the sore and for the sore to heal physically, right? But we don't do that when it comes to the sores that are in our spirit, okay? And the sores that are in our spirit looks a lot different than the sores that we see physically, okay? Okay, and those sores are caused by pain, trauma, disappointment, the things we went through in childhood, the things that we went through in adulthood, the pain and everything from particular relationships we have been in, misunderstandings, like those particular sores in our spirit become festered, right? If we don't know how that looks, if we don't pay attention to the sore, okay? So what we have been doing and conditioning ourselves as a people, as human beings, we just experience that blunt trauma spiritually, and then we just let it fester. Like we let it get pus in it, like our that sore in our spirit gets infected. The sore in our spirit affects other parts of us, and we just think, oh, this is just what it is, right? We just learned how to live with this infected spot in our spirit. Okay, so what we have to do now is pay attention more to the spirit, to the source that's in our spirit, that's in our physicality, because the source in your spirit, okay, are the things that dim your light in your spirit, okay? And what does that light look in your spirit? The light looks like love, okay? The light looks like peace. That light looks like joy. That light looks like grace. That light looks like compassion, right? And the more those sores in your spirit dim your light of your spirit, that has the ability for the dark to enter your spirit, okay? Once that light is punched out of your spirit, the dark has now the opportunity to go into your spirit and grow within that sword. Grow within that sword. Grow within that space that has become dark, because now there is something that is attracting that dark space to you, because now you have a spot that's in you that's damaged, right? You have a spot that's in you that's sore. You have a spot that's in you that you haven't taken care of. And what we have to do is we have to heal that. We have to heal that. And a lot of times we're so used to the physicality of ourselves, right? We see so many people, go on diets, and we do these things to our hair, and we do these things to our body, and we do these things to our face. We do all these things good. But when it comes to our spiritual being, we tend to let that fester. Like we tend to let that become diseased. And then we are walking spiritually diseased amongst other people around us. And then we wonder why we keep on experiencing these things over and over and over and over and over again. You have not healed. You have let your spiritual sore fester. You have to get to a point where there is healing. You have to get to a point where there is a space for you to be healthy in. You cannot fester in that affection and think your spirit is going to be full of light. It's not. Okay. So I just wanted to touch on that.